Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Bitcoin, your daily updates, of course. We'll talk about everything you need to know. I mean, right now, just in general, to start this video off in a very positive manner, the markets are just quite bearish. All right, that's just what we're seeing. In general, there's not a ton of movement. Obviously, I mean, if you know where to look, then there are still opportunities with Pendle. Manta was doing great, Maker is doing something, Internet Computer not so much, Pyth. I mean, there's enough opportunities. But if you look at everything, like if you go to Leviathan and you look at this, I mean, the volume is down a ton, and it's Thursday, all right. So that's not necessarily normal. We had a very high volume, obviously, over the last 2 days, but still, volume shouldn't drop down like that. And then, even though there are opportunities, there are not a lot of cryptos being very bullish right now. And just in general, Bitcoin at this moment, I would say technically is bearish. All right, whether you want that to be bearish or not, just technically looking at it, we're making lower highs, we're making lower lows, we're respecting the 28 EMA. Volume is dropping down. I mean, there's just quite a lot to be bearish about. But all right, we won't let us stop us, and obviously there are still very much opportunities for Bitcoin right now, for example. And we've been talking about this for a while. There's a huge amount of liquidity to the upside, all the way up to 43,000. All right, all the way up here. But basically this entire level. So the big question is well, will we get there? All right, because right now, I mean, it does seem like the dumping is over, all right? I mean, a lot of people are still talking about, obviously, Grayscale dumping Bitcoins, and then Mt. Gox coming out with all sorts of Bitcoins that are going to be dumped. But like I said, technically, I do think Bitcoin is bearish, and I do think we'll see lower lows than the low we made right here at 38,500. I do think that. However, I do think as well that right now we can actually find some recovery, and I made a very weird sound there, but sorry for that. I do think we can look right now. The 28 EMA is the main resistance. I do think we can break above that. I do think we can spike a bit higher, up to 41,000, 41,600, maybe even 42,000 in that area. I do think we can get there on the short term, and I think short term that's actually most likely. But from there, I think we would drop back down and consolidate and make lower lows around 37,600. So that's kind of my vision of the market right now. I think that's in line with what we're seeing. I mean, like I said, there are enough indications that the overall circumstances right now for Bitcoin are not ideal. But there are also indications, and strong indications, that bullish momentum and a bit of recovery is not bad. I mean, overall, the ETF is still a very much net positive for Bitcoin. Some people might start talking about a halving already, which I think is a bit soon, but still. And then apart from that, which might be interesting to know, tomorrow, for the first time in a while, today as well, but tomorrow I think is going to matter a bit more. We have some economic news that might actually do something again in the PCE price index. But again, I'll keep you updated on that tomorrow. It makes no sense to talk about that now already, but just so you know, there's some economic events coming up. But those are my thoughts on Bitcoin. All right, so if you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. There you can also find out more about my premium and Signal group. But that's up to you if you want to check that out or not. For now, though, I want to thank you all for watching and listening. Take care, and bye.